Hey guys, Unreal Wheels here, and I know it's been a long time since I last posted, but I've been pretty busy lately, and hopefully I can try to come back to making some videos at least on a weekly basis. But nonetheless, we are back at the Xplr Sprint Series, and back here at round 2 at the Nurburgring. We get ready to start our race as we line up in our grid format. Trying to keep it under 37 miles an hour. So we're going to be a bit too far back from the crowd as we try to gain on them to close up the gap. And it's going to be green at the Nurburgring as we go. And we're going to get a really horrible start as Comp Crocodile is going to get a head on us coming down to T1. It seems like there are a few cars coming down my inside. I'm going to try to brake early to avoid making contact with the cars in front of us. But we're going to make it through T1 nice and easily as we're going to be a whole bunch of cars wide as it's going to be a Mercedes coming right in my mirrors. Two Mercedes nonetheless. We brake nice and hard, dropping it down into first gear for this tight section. As we see contact in front of us, it's going to be that green Porsche Comp Crocodile being all kinds of spun around. And that's going to cause a massive holdup. And we're going to be going too wide coming into this left-hander as I see a car on my outside trying to leave him space, but he's gonna be stubborn and try to and we're gonna spin around. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, and that's gonna leave us no room to try to regain onto the make our way back onto the track, and we're gonna be in 17th place. Actually no, 18th place. That has left us in dead last. Oh boy. As we have now begun our epic recovery from last place. So we make our way to the Schumacher S's. Holding it in fourth gear, trying to take the inside line. And I think that's Comp Crocodile off to the right hand side as we're going to run really off into the gravel. We're going to gain one place. And I'm pretty sure that was Comp Crocodile. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I could have recognized that blue Porsche. As we're catching up onto the few cars ahead of us. And coming in to finish our first lap, we've really caught on to the Daniel. IXIV something Roman numerals probably, as we're going to take the inside coming in down the front straight. And hopefully we can get the move done before turn 1. And I think, yeah, we have. That was a pretty simple move. And it's going to be a Mercedes ahead of us who's also going to run a bit wide. We're going to have to take a slightly tighter line to avoid hitting him. Gonna get a bit loose coming into this tighter section of the track. We're really on his tail. We're gonna get a pretty decent exit and a decent run on him as well. As we're gonna try to look onto the outside, look onto the inside. He's gonna leave no room whatsoever. As we're gonna draw back a bit, coming into this next few set of corners, but we really seem to have the slight advantage on him, especially in terms of acceleration and speed out of the corners, as he's going to be really slow coming out of that hairpin and onto the Schumacher S's. And it seems like every time we go through the Schumacher S's, it seems like we're going to be right behind or overtaking somebody. As we're braking nice and hard, following the Mercedes, and we're going to be overtaking a Ferrari on the outside as well. And I see a few cars in the distance that are also kind of run wide, and there's a Lamborghini off into the gravel, turned in a very peculiar place. Don't know how that could have happened, but we are now in 13th place. As our epic comeback has really got into the heat of it. As we're thinking of sending it into this chicane, realize that, yeah, it isn't really a good move. So coming into the last corner, I see 4 cars in front of us. And hopefully we can try to get these overtakes before the end of the race. So we have 15 minutes to go. And we have set our own personal fastest lap of the race. And things again have gotten a bit hairy coming out of turn 1. And I see C5W and he running a bit wide coming into the tighter section of the track. as that's going to bring us up into 12th place. And again, we're chasing down this Mercedes as well as a few cars ahead of us. And again, the Mercedes is going to be running really wide coming out of that section, and he's going to get a whole bunch of snap oversteer, and I think that sent him into a wall as well. Tragic from him, or for him, as we seem to be catching up to an Audi this time. It's the Audi of West Z. Ooh, okay, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, but hey, we're going to call it the green Audi. Gonna be taking a really tight line coming out of that corner and clipping a bit of gravel on the outside as well. We come to the Schumacher S's. Again, trying to keep it a tight line. Not running so far into the inside this time. It's gonna be hard on the brakes, coming right in before the 100-meter board, and oh, that is my mistake. That is definitely my bad. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely my bad. If Mr. Audi, I don't know your name, but if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was 110% my bad. It's a bit too late on the brakes, but as we make our way down the front straight once again, and we're approaching Raceco 77 this time. And I think we might be a bit too far back to make a move on him. But it seems like he's going to be a bit too late on the brakes, and that's going to allow us to take the inside. And that's going to shift us up into 9th place. Which is a great thing for us. And with almost exactly 9 minutes to go with this race, we seem to be catching up to DOA Silty, my bad. He's going to be braking hard coming into this next corner, and he's gonna be running. Well, I think he's just gonna let me by, which makes my job very easy, as we're up into 8th place. And I don't know if he was gonna try to make a move on that again, but I'm gonna be pulling away from him. So with that nice and quick place, we're gonna be clattering over the curbs over the Schumacher S's. But we are, in fact, up into 8th place. As the clock is going to tick down to 0, and we're going to have to start our final lap of this race. And it seems like the drama isn't over yet, as it seems like there's a slow car in front of us. And it's going to be the purple Lamborghini of MRT Boris that is stopped on the side of the track, either because of a spin or something happened. But that's going to bring us up into 7th place. And as we come across the final few corners, I think we might have secured a 7th place finish after getting spun into last place. As we come across the final corner, we flash our lights, and that is round 2 of the XPLR Sprint Series finished. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you really liked it, consider subscribing and stay notified for more content like this. I know I haven't really been posting in a long time, or that frequently, or consistently, but I've been working on a big project, so please stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.